I've heard there are jobs here. I want to be a lion tamer.
Hey Zardos, welcome. Thanks for the follow. How are you doing? Isn't it too late for you? I hope it's not. I'm not sure how long the map is gonna take, but I don't think it's gonna be too long, so right about 2 hours might be my estimate. Yeah, no problem. I'm always glad to test some new maps out. So, hello, welcome. Today we'll be playing a C3 Augustus custom map made by Zardos here in the chat. He is a contributor to the Augustus project, and so this map is featuring some of the recent additions in the custom empires possibilities. Which means that this map is unique in many ways, and we should look upon it in such a fashion. So some unconventional things might be happening, for example requests in the margins of hundreds later in the game. This map is based upon Masada, which is a mountain that's near Jerusalem in the Middle East, which Romans have settled as well. There were Jews there before, and even several Jewish revolts. Romans were fighting Jews a lot during these revolts, and even there was a massive siege of Jerusalem itself, which if anyone was interested in Roman history can read up on it. It's really quite staggering. But yeah, so we start here. It doesn't look like there is any native presence or anything like that, so let's just check it out. No natives to speak of, really. I don't know if there is a story associated with the map. I don't think there is, really. But Zardos is a big fan of history, so I think that he might come up with some story as a background if he wants to upload the map eventually to Haven. I can be up for another 2 hours. Okay, good. So let's take a look at the map itself. There's an entry point right here, exit point right here. We have a coastline, but it's all staggered with cliffs, so no access to sea trade or wharfing, even though wharfs are enabled. That's fine. We have various shapes of cliff. We also don't have access to water easily unless we tap these high ground oases. Because down here there is no access to water unless you would bring a reservoir to the edge and water them like that, or build a grand temple to Neptune to water people that way. There is some fertile land, but we only have access to farming olives or vines, so no food farming to speak of. Raw materials are clay, marble and iron, so we'll need to import timber if you want to build monuments. There is only land trade, so something to consider. Small temples, large temples, grand temples are available, Lararii, oracles, mausoleums, nymphium, all of that good stuff is there. There is a hippodrome, coliseum, all the entertainment venues are there. School, academy and library, so that's all the education. Looks like water is all there, health is all there, forum and senate is here, and yeah. The military academy is present as well. This map does have military activity. There is a story of sorts. It said in Age of Augustus, you are to build mountaintop palace for King Herod, part of his building projects after the Roman Senate declared him king. Oh yeah, makes sense. I'm not sure if it's based on IRL. I know that Herod was in contact with, he actually bribed people to be recognized as king of Judea. Hey Quasi, welcome. What is this? It's Caesar. What else would it be? Alright, we start at 6,000 denarii. Let's take a look at our salary. 8 denarii per month, let's drop it 5. We start at 40 favor. It's fine. Let's take a look at the trade map. So we are here in Masada, which is geographically correct, I think. Plus, you have Jerusalem over here, so it's some distance away. It would buy marble, pottery, and wine from us. It sells shit ton of wheat, which is good because you'll need wheat. It seems like Jerusalem might be our first trade route. Petra is here. Sells a lot of fruit, furniture, and wine. It buys a bunch of pottery and weapons. 3,000 denarii to open up. 20,000. City of Ctesiphon. Yeah, it's supposed to be in Parthia, or yeah. It's quite a good addition. It's also spelled correctly. Fruit. Lots of fruit. That's good. Hey Frankie, welcome. Did move the city list a little? Yeah. It was talked about in the Augustus Discord, so the locations are a little bit off because of how the city placement worked before. So just, you know, it's just a little bit, unfortunately. Alexandria is. It looks like they are supposed to be more in the right, more to the right slightly. Alexandria, 300 denarii to open up and buys a bunch of marble. It buys furniture, but we don't have timber locally. Does anyone sell raw timber? Yes, Ctesiphon would sell timber, but it's 20,000 shekels. Damascus buys clay, iron, oil, sells weapons. It buys a lot of iron. Tyrus sells timber, and it's fairly cheap, that's good. It also buys oil. There's a lot of trade on this map. We need to consider which one to do first. I think it's gonna be Jerusalem, because it buys a lot of things we can make locally. But before we consider that, we need to establish a housing area. So we'll be building our city on this high ground. How many people do we need? 7,500. We can actually, like, I think I will need more. Because of all the trade there is, but we might not need to maximize it. We just need to make enough. Right. This one has fertile land around it, but I don't think we'll lack things. We might not export absolutely everything. And we can make clay along the coastline, so that's fine. So let's just start building a housing block up here. We'll use this to get water access. I will remove the trees because we don't have timber, so no reason to have it. And we'll be probably just slapping down regular shapes. So how much... Oh yeah, is there plaza? Important thing. Yes, there is plaza. Okay. So that means soulless design is the way to go. So let's build it. It's a desert, but we don't really care. The soulless design works on deserts as well. It's a desert, so we'll need extra prefectures, but it's not a big deal. Let's grab this road, bring it around. You'll be slapping down extra housing on the inner side over here. The cats are just chasing each other and fighting, so if you hear an ruckus, it's the cats. I apologize for that, but they cannot be calmed down. And we'll be inputting food through here, so let's set up our logistics hub over here. I want a second prefecture. There's also a doctor and a barber over here. Small temples to all the gods to start with. Okay. Let people move in. And they're coming around the other side, it looks like. They perceive it as a closest route. So let's let them do that. There is no time limit on the mission. But I know that we talked about the events will ramp up eventually, so you kind of want to get it done fairly soon. Oh yeah, and it's taking a long time for people to move in here before the prefectures are active, so one of the temples exploded. It's fine. 2 temples exploded. Okay, let's try to contain it. Vocal previews, I haven't turned that option on yet. It's great. It's better for people who design messy stuff because it will tell you things. But it's even useful for people who play effectively because it's just sometimes you need to know. Not so much in this block, but anywhere else it's gonna be useful. Okay. So how are we looking on unemployment? Not great yet, so just let people move in still. And I will be giving them a bathhouse already, because otherwise they will die. So let's do it. Alright. I don't know if there is contaminated water, but if there is, it might be horrible. A lot of people moving in right now, so we need to consider what's our first export gonna be, and it's gonna be marble, I think. Because Jerusalem would buy marble as well as pottery and wine. So let's start with marble. I will try to avoid selling farmed goods at all, because we have limited farmland, but we don't have limited rocks. So we can just do that. Let's put it here. Gonna start with, we need, I think it's 25, but it might be different with the custom empire, so let's start with 5 quarries. You'll need marble for our own nefarious means anyways. So let's just put a warehouse right there. Keep some space from the actual rock. So we can put more quarries in here if we want to, which we will want to eventually. Put it like that. Gonna have squiggles. Squiggles are good. Go this way. Let's get an engineer as well as a prefect. And meetings will be blocking this off. This is gonna accept marble. Not getting accepting. I'm so bad today. Cats are just going a little bit away from the chair right now. It's not my chair, so I don't care. Kate is not gonna like it though. They like to share the chair a lot. Okay, so the basics are set up. Now just let people move in so you can actually staff these quarries. They are excavating. You'll be giving people water. Let's make sure we can actually fit another standardized design nearby this. How much does it need really? Yeah, this is gonna fit if we do it like this. But it would be even better to hug it, just so that we have more manipulation space and we can offset the desirability malice with some decorations. Ouch. Just fix that real quick. You'll be having an access point right there. Oh, cats. The cats are everywhere. We have 2, and they are both quite active. So they love to distract me while I'm streaming. Today is not an exception, apparently. There can only be violence. Let's get some statues, they are the cheapest thing to get right now. Compared to the plaza spam, I'm gonna keep that space. Okay, should mean a lot of extra pops. You can check out the housing advisor if you want to know specifics. Yeah, we can fit a lot of people in here. They're happy that you are home and want to play too. Also, they're like kids and want attention, yes. exactly. They have each other though, but they like us more than each other. So, you know, they just fight all of the time. That's what they do. And then they want to cuddle with us. Me specifically as well, because I'm apparently the best place to nestle in. So my, like, how do you call it? Yeah, my legs are just their free real estate. Just love to use that. Marble is being made. We can add more industry once we get more labor, which we will eventually. Just the immigration speed is limited due to the distance. And since we have marble, I'm gonna open up Jerusalem. We didn't take the bailout, which we could have taken. So it's, in a sense, kinda bad for me to limit myself this way. I could just build another block already, have more people move in, because it's only one immigrant is gonna be on the map at the same time for each house. And so that's limiting our immigration speed a lot. We could increase it, but I'd rather just wait. It's risky, because then you need to suddenly employ a lot more people, and that could be really bad. Let's remove this roadblock. I think I will be walling this off eventually. We've made a bunch of money. How much do they buy really? 25. Oh yeah, so it's the second. So it's the standard rate for 2 shields. So that's 25 marble, 25 pottery, 25 wine. We'll start giving them pottery as well. We can start manufacturing. So I'll be going with 2 clay pits. Let's get some pottery workshops over here. And I think we'll be carting it over. It might be a kind of fine with deliveries, but I'd rather just have it the other way, and we can always use this to expand the industry, so I kind of want it close. This will do us fine. I want my overlay for native so I can do the stronghold trick while minimizing things. It's very useful. Let's get a prefect. Set this to accept pottery. We should have rotated it the other way, but I always misclick. Yeah, the dream would be to have the warehouse so that they just enough to deliver it so that they can come back efficiently, but I'm not gonna worry about that just yet. So you'll be getting some marble, or some pottery rather, and this one is not gonna allow traders to come in there. Lower price on wheat. We will start importing food soon. He wants marble, that's fine. We can stockpile it. It's just currently we are selling every little piece of it. It's gonna be the last quarry over here. I'll be using this upper high ground area as well for marble. We might do it soon. Looks like another map where you have to import food. Yeah, it is. You don't have any farms or wharfs, or you have access to wharfs, but you cannot fish because this is cliffed and there are no fishing spots. And you have some fertile land, but you cannot grow food. So yes, and you only need 7,500, so it's not too many. Alright, mana is looking fine. Let's build up the industry up here. You'll be roadblocking that off because the staircase is a hideous thing to include in your industrial areas, or any areas to speak of really, because it's gonna impact the walkers quite a bit. So let's just not have that happen. Let's put these here. I think I'll be building mausoleums around here. eventually. For now, this is fine. We will stockpile the stuff for Caesar. And how is our housing advisor looking like? Yeah, we can still fit 360 people. I'm tempted to build another block like this immediately, just to get the extra labor to do things faster. But then it's gonna snowball out of control once we need to feed them, so let's just not. With this limited, like, with no local food, it will be a risky venture to say the least. Okay, we'll be setting up a couple of granaries over here. Meter roadblocks on ramps, clearly. A lot of things that could be done to improve the game, but you know, balance as always is a consideration. And the staircases themselves are kind of a key thing in map design as well. It's 4 squares, you know, it's a thing as well. And the nature of it, I'm not sure how difficult it would be to code it, because you cannot build anything else on it. Alright, almost have enough stuff for Caesar. I'll be importing wheat already. Unfortunately, I made a mistake. We'll have to put our warehouse over here. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. So we'll be keeping 2 warehouses over here. The way I'm designing this is with a highway in mind, if anyone wonders why it's looking so bad. Because I need to have it like this. Yeah, and this warehouse will need access. These warehouses will need access, and so this is going to get marble, and it's going to get pottery. And this one is gonna just accept marble for my own needs. Because you'll be constructing and sending it to Caesar a lot, so let's not trade that. Yeah, this should work fairly well. Because the deal is you want to have them sell you things first, and then they can go ahead and buy things. Field dispatch is ready, let's send it. I'll be starting to ferry goods upstairs. No traders get wheat. So. Yeah. I was going to tell you to do a highway, but it certainly helps on this map increasing trade volume. Yeah, it's gonna be needed if we need to import hundreds upon hundreds of food each year. The highway is gonna be super important. That's why I'm building with that in mind, if I can, but the initial design isn't looking too great. Say that. Is this set up correctly? No, it doesn't feel like it. That's what I was wondering that. Okay. Expand this industry a bit. Plus, I want to have a warehouse over here. Just gonna put it on this corner. It's fine. It's gonna get 16 pottery. It's not gonna accept traders. And we need to take a look at the map. There is certainly someone else who buys marble. I'm sure of it. Oh yeah, Caesarea. Let's open it up. It also buys a bunch of pottery, so not a big deal. We could also make weapons Oh, now we have the bailout money. Good. Good, good, good. I'm just gonna make more marble, I guess. What do we... No, let's wait. Let's wait. We need more people. Money should skyrocket at this point. Food is gonna take a while to get here. That's just how it's gonna be, so set up another one of these. Fetch even more food. Not accept. Get. And we'll be not accepting traders. And we need another one. I think 4 should be right about the right amount. So all the people are in the city, now we need to feed them, which we will start to do. It's just, is it gonna be enough? Probably is. Let's put in a market, let's put in a theater, and a school. Rise on marble. We need to start making military as well, so I'm gonna do that. Supply post. On very hard, the military upkeep costs for supply posts are gonna be immense. It's not gonna be good. But we need to field the military because this is a military map. So it's something we have to consider. You'll be making our structures upstairs. So let's put in a barracks. Let's put in a military academy. Let's make sure it has a road access. It will get its own engineer and a prefect. And it will start making forts. Cost scales too. What cost? For the supply post? Yeah, the upkeep for food. Yeah. For per soldier, it's higher. I'll be making a video for military Augustus things very soon. Yesterday I finished the trade video finally, because I got all the information. I'm waiting on some details for the military's update. Then I can make the tips and tricks video for that. It's gonna be included with the exact numbers if you are interested in that. As soon as I get the info, I'll make it. Put in a plaza, we are swimming in money still. Does upkeep for buildings in Denari also scale? No, it does not. Levy is the same. But events do scale. It can happen more often if there are trade interruptions. That's one thing that's different. Oh no, I forgot. Let's not have them do that. The first feeding cycle is always reversed, but let's add another granary just to be sure we have enough. And highways. I have money, we just need stuff to actually work. So let's put in another granary over here. I'm gonna create a connection so they can get around faster, but the road block it off. This thing is gonna get more wheat. It's not gonna accept traders. We'll be building up highways to the top of this Masada. Yeah, well, it's not good. It's also very expensive. I need to just hold on spending. Are we selling the freaking pottery? I might have forgotten to trick. Yeah, let's do it. It's gonna bring us a lot of extra dosh. Population milestone, that's great. Let's just wait for more people to move in here. So we do need it. They'll be getting their pots soon enough. So let's put in an amphitheater. There might be a revolt, but I'm just gonna build things. There is a space back here that I'm not using for anything. So I'm just gonna build it here. And we'll need guards soon because people have been multiplying at fairly high rate. I just don't want to. Maybe we can just cheat them a bit while we set up our things. Architect. Let's make him here, that's fine. Plus large mausoleum 3, 4, 5. It's gonna cost me all my money. But that's okay. 4, 5. Yeah, right. It's gonna be enough. No, the levies don't scale. I know what you mean, but the levy does not scale. It would be insane if it did. The levy is kind of a hard thing to have work like that with the difficulty, you know? Because it already is insane, like making it even more insane. I get it, it's hard difficulty, but no, that's would be too much. It already impacts the sentiment like crazy. Let's get another fort. I need to start taxing these buggers. 8%, pay them a little bit more. Why the mausoleums? The health boost? Yes. It's +2 health per mausoleum, and I'm very worried about the health. And it also is like a stronger oracle, so it's gonna be 2 birds with 1 stone. If I have access to them and marble, I will build it very quickly. It will put me in debt for a moment, but that's fine, generally speaking. And they should have a bathhouse access. They need the pottery. I've maybe set up this thing. Oh yeah, because I'm used to when you click it once it was getting before they changed it. It's the bane of my existence. So I got so used to it. It's okay. Let's build more highway. I know, Caesar, it's fine. It's fine. Just let it happen. We will recover the debt. What we need is more pottery. And let's make this a loop already. Small insulae. Let's build a couple of flerarii. Lower price on fruits. It's fine. The pottery is gonna be the shortage prone thing. What I want now is make a clay pit up here and probably make some local pottery because this is just taking too long to get here. Getting a local input would be really good. Just thinking about where to build it. It doesn't matter since we couldn't bring a road there anyways. Or we could, but it's 2 tiles wide, so if you have the clay pit on the end, it would basically result in the same thing happening. So we want it like this. But then I'm gonna have to shift this one. And that's because I need to fit in on my engineer and prefect. And it's gonna deposit straight into that warehouse. That's fine. We could also have another clay pit in here, increase the output eventually. For now it's fine. I'm gonna go with another fort. Mausoleums are done. It's gonna help to placate the gods a lot. We have 2 types of vine, so getting on with the Venus temple is gonna be useful for the entertainment as well as desirability buff. So let's just start building it. We actually need extra clay and timber. It's not gonna be a big issue. Let's get some extra clay pits, workshops. Still need more. And ship this prefect. Ship this engineer. Have a road sticking out. Make sure it's safe, I don't trust it. It's a desert, it would probably crumble. So let's have it like this. Plus, we want to have an access to this warehouse for clay. So we're gonna be setting up a warehouse over here. It's going to accept clay. And we want to import some timber. Which is gonna happen in this one, I guess. It's gonna fetch 16 units and it's gonna accept 16 timber once we open up a trade route. One of them was fairly cheap. Sells timber, Tyrus. Import me some timber. Just gonna accept it. Still messed up with my head with the commands. So it was different. It wasn't like this. When I click it once, it should not go to accepting, to getting. It's messing up my head. I need another market. So how this works. Let's expand the highway. I know, it's an investment, but it's gonna be great. Pottery ran out, most likely? No. Entertainment, but not enough. Oh, it's spawning here, that's why. Ah, okay. I cannot have this. I really wanted it to be there, but no, okay. It's fine. I'll just make this an excuse to expand the pottery industry. Put in a couple of Lararii to offset the hideousness of this. I will actually want to keep an route here so that we can actually go through if we need to. Like so. Plus, if we have gardens, I'm gonna just put in a couple of tiles of gardens there. And this should help with the entertainment again, because it was messed up. Food is looking a bit tight. Might need to get even more. I'm not sure if options stay the same. Should have. General setting. Yeah. Oh, it's... I misplaced it even worse than I thought. What's going on with me today? I don't know why I'm so bad at life. This means that this is actually superficial. It's a local uprising. I'm going to put in a wall over here and here. And so that means that they will most likely go... We'll see. They might want to punch through. good time to add another fort. So what are they gonna do? They might still want to punch through that. No. Okay, I'll just remove that. I want them to actually come here. Maybe they will reconsider? No. They might still do that. The AI. It's getting away. Let's put in a wall. Okay, they're coming now. Fine, we can keep them there. I'm gonna have to put in some defenses here eventually. Why are you like this? Entertainment is completely fine. We have access to this. Oh, it needs its walkers to reach it first, right? And then it's gonna be completely fine. Please, just what's happening? You are having access to all your things. Why are they not going there? Do I have to replace it because it's bugged out? It might be bugged out. It's really bugging me. It's the new version, so there might be some bugs. Is it spawning? I don't think it's spawning anyone. So it might need a middle tile access because the corner just doesn't catch it for some reason. It never worked like this before. Just put it in there. Are you gonna get them now? Yes. Thank you. Alright. So back to Insulay, here's unemployment, need to expand the industry, so pottery, are we making enough? Also, we are not stockpiling clay at all. It's just all getting used up, even though it should be more than we are using. So let's add more clay pits. We need more marble, I think. Could also make weapons, but not really too enthusiastic about making weapons. They are not good. We could sell them, but money is not gonna be an issue, I don't think, so just for the legionaries that's not gonna happen. Right. It's getting built. Is this set to getting for some reason? Yes it is, because I misclick everything, apparently. It's gonna help. Rice resin pottery. It's not like that's really needed. Let's build a massive highway. This is gonna help. It's very weird with the amphitheater. I think it might have been because of this one road tile, even though it displayed the pathing to be in the loop. It might have counted as an access point from the for the services, and that's why it wasn't spawning. It's just... I think that's the culprit. It was just very weird. Okay, we still have excess labor. Need to do something about that. What does our housing advisor say? He says it's fine. Don't worry about it. He wants weapons, right. Well, I'm gonna make weapons. Because Caesar is asking for them, and we have free labor. I guess 8 workshops will be sufficient. This is gonna be messed up. Gonna put in a warehouse. Actually, the most important thing is so it's there. Even if it's a little bit inefficient with the carters, it's fine. This is bad. The access from 2 points to a Grand Temple could cause some issues. I'm gonna keep it. See what happens. Sometimes it will interrupt the construction. This is looking fine. Might want to put in some workshops now. Plus a warehouse. It's gonna go in here. It's going to accept furniture. Start manufacturing some oil. And this is supposed to accept weapons. Yeah. So I'll stockpile it first. Now we're lacking labor, and I think we'll need to build another block. We are gonna go small insulae and palaces. Yeah, like so. Houses on this side. Although it might be a little bit rough to get desirability. I think Venus Temple is gonna solve it all without any issues. We'll have to tap this logistics hub though. That's how we are gonna get all the goods in here. Just gonna put a strain on it, but it's the best way. Put in all the temples. Don't really care. Just give them all the guards. Start giving them plaza already, plus a bathhouse as well. Otherwise they will die. Increase trading of fish. Gonna take a look. It's August. Let's take a look at Jerusalem trade route. It can sell us 100 and we are importing 96 already, so we need more wheat. Alexandria sells a whole bunch of wheat and buys marble, so let's open it up. You'll need another input granary. Preferably like over here. Just gonna connect a road to it from here. It's gonna put its own services. It's getting a little bit bloated, but it's fine. Accept. Let's get some more. We'll be connecting it like so. But we'll look it up. Give it its own things. Send a dispatch. Right on time as well. Sell weapons. Another fort. Venus Temple is being done. He wants marble, we'll give him marble. Just need another work camp and an architect's guild over here. Send him his damn marbles. We can now export even more, so we need to add extra production. It's fine to just connect it. Let's take a look. I neglected this for a little bit. Yeah, let's put in the rest of the houses. We'll be watering them soon enough. They are already protesting. Oh yeah, now I will have trouble watering them because I'm stupid. It's a desert, so watering these people will be a pain. Let's just get back on it. We won't need this mana, I don't think. We'll just use this side for a couple of houses. Fire in the city. It's here, yeah. Oh yeah, I have one prefect in here. Should have two. Well, I always forget. Or I don't if I will have this happen multiple times. We are playing on a desert map after a while, so it's just bound to happen. Water it completely so that it merges properly. Let people move in. I know you hate your life because of reasons. Gonna be creating a connection with a highway. So bad. Do it like so. Remove this fountain. Neptune Grand Temple can expand the range. I know. Believe it or not, I've placed Neptune Grand Temples before. Quite a lot actually, because we played maps without any water a lot as well. It's just, I cannot be bothered right now. Later on we will have to. It's very early in the map still. You know, we haven't been here long. Let's get this solved. Just take it. It's fine. Can have all the things, and so you will also get an amphitheater. So you will also be taxed. And let's hope the food is enough. It will be enough. maybe we can make it work. Let's see. Let's get a couple more granaries over here. Just gonna connect it like so. I need to disable traders. They might be coming here. Same with these. Yeah. Just always forget about this when I'm adding so many granaries. It's really easy. City is way larger than mine at this point. Yeah. It's what happens with the unlimited economy. You're just constantly pausing and building, and then that's how you expand. But I'm not building for aesthetics, so if someone's sitting here for ages placing one by one decorations, it's gonna take them much longer to do any basic task, because that's how it works. So it depends what you really care about in the game. For me personally, I don't care about looks, I don't care about the aesthetics, I don't care about the garden walls and the other various bullshit. It's just, why? Just give me small goddess statue and it's fine. Pure labor camp, pure efficiency, pure North Korea. It's gonna happen. Let's put in a warehouse for Vine. Of course, North Korea is not efficient at all, but what I meant to say is my cities don't look like cities because natural looks are usually naturally opposed to efficiency, so it's like mutually exclusive, right? So you need to choose what you want, and it's always gonna be the efficiency. It's not even a choice. Done. Happy Fat, the obvious one. I don't think I need Grand Temple to Neptune, but it would help with the city overall. So let's build it. Make it happen over here. It's fine. Running low on things. Might need a third market. For North Korea, yeah. But not really. This is like what the North Koreans think that they are perceived as, or what they are, like pure efficiency, self-sufficient stuff. Yeah. No. It's just too much to delve into, but yeah. Suffice to say, North Korea not good. It's just the absolute worst place on earth you can imagine. If you know what they do to their own people, as do most communists actually, do the horrificest things of anything you can imagine to their own people, as opposed to other regimes who at least do it to their enemies. It's just absolutely horrible. Hey, Skip the Damned, welcome. Right, lacking employment, we'll see. It's probably because we built that block too fast, yeah. It's gonna happen, just let them move in. We are building up some stocks of goods, so we can have patricians. The culture is at 70, that's fine. The goal, prosperity is fine, peace is fine, favor is fine, population is fine. We could give them furniture fairly easily. 1000 denarii, yes, have it. We could give them furniture if we wanted. It's just gonna be a little bit awkward. Let's get some furniture up here. That was building an empire, it goes well. We are at Masada today. It's mapped by Zardos in the chat. And it seems like the economy is really on the easier side, so we are able to just get away with murder, building very soulless things, and it's working out. We cannot make our own food, but that doesn't seem to stop us from expansion. 50 marbles. I need a new warehouse for marbles. Let's put it here. No traders. And unemployment should rise slowly. Need to wait for people to actually move in. So you can build up patricians, this is fine. Yeah, furniture made it here and immediately was gobbled up, and it's not enough. I need another warehouse. Let's put it here. But that's gonna raise our population a bit. We could also give them oil, but I think that's spoiling them. I don't really want to do that. Venus blessing, that's fine. Let's have them bring more furniture, that should evolve all of them. Almost all of them. What's the housing advisor saying? You can still fit 351 people in the city. It's gonna rise as well with the Neptune Grand Temple after it's built. It will be built soon. Okay, what we want now is design a Patrician block. So let's put it here. Let's keep some space from that side. Can we get away with murder? Probably can. It's not gonna be the largest block, but it's gonna be enough. Hey Fairby, welcome. Yeah, this should be enough patricians. Could put in some on the side, I guess. Just like 2. Looks like Neptune Temple is gonna help with that. Getting palaces already. How many years in am I? I don't know. I think we started recently. Not too sure when it was though. I don't remember too well. Why is this taking ages? Build a series Grand Temple. More schmeckles. Grand Temple done. Let's pick the obvious benefit. Should boost the population, plus we have a bigger reach on our reservoirs. So what we want now is get the patricians done. I just need to figure out how to water them all. I think it's gonna be from here with a single reservoir. It's gonna be filled like so. Plus we will put in an access point there. I don't want this to be too large because it could actually be to its own detriment. Let's just make what works. This could be much larger, but the terrain is not exactly too favorable because my logistics is bloated. Let's prepare the fountains, I guess. And I'll have to start importing other kinds of food, fish and fruits. This is messed up road network, but it should be fine. Accept fish. And there is a trade route that sells us fruits, I know it. Petra. That is meat. And this is gonna accept fruits. So I want our logistics area over here to be... I guess we want it exclusive to the patricians so that it works well. Otherwise we would have to disable every single thing from the pleb markets individually, and I don't want to do that. I'm used to it being get on one click, and it's really tough for me to not have that. Even this slight change when you are so used to the game is actually massive in terms of like how many mistakes you make. It's delaying me a lot. Okay, it's done. Give them some temples. Prepare a couple of markets. Is it gonna work? This will. I'll need a tavern as well. Access to these warehouses will need to be provided from this side as well. I'm just gonna block this off completely. Plus we want warehouses over here. Not like that. One warehouse for each individual good. Furniture, pottery. Oil and wine. We are not selling it, so no reason to disable traders. Grand Temple to Mars. Explosion. I think he should be. It's possibly he left. What did I say? Me crash it? No. He's here. He is here. Good. Barber. Let me look at the start date. Yeah. Do that. I don't remember, unfortunately. Explosion. It was a series temple. Let's hope we can solve it before more explosions happen. Let's get another prefect in here. So it was series plus Neptune. That's why the scale is different when you make a map for either masters of the game or people who know basically nothing, or people who are just enjoying themselves and placing decorations. These two things are mutually exclusive. Because some of your events might not even come to fruition, I suspect. You'll see how many. You probably have an idea of what's there, so you can tell what will be missing and such. School, academy, library, plaza. I wanted something else. I don't know what it was. Forgot. I'll have to import fruits. I'm not sure if I'm doing that yet. Yes, we are. Good. I pause when I play the decorations. Yes. Unlike some people. It was not a hit at you, Fairby. You designed nice blocks. I like them a lot. Okay, it's time. It's time to make them happen. Amphitheater. Arena. Plus various schmeckles. I'm just gonna have to build it all here. Let's go ahead and do it. Actors, gladiators. Let's do that. Plus we have markets. We will need a hospital as well. So let's get it. I'm gonna delete a couple of these statues to fit in mediums. Closing in on 10 years? Yeah. My beautiful ponds? No. I like the blocks, the road layouts and your housing blocks, not the decorations. I cannot agree with that. It's never gonna happen. But it's your own man. I hold no power over you. So I just need to accept it. What I need... This is horrible, I need to connect to this. But the way I'm gonna do it is I will cut off access to this. Because if I didn't, what would happen is the plebs would gain access. And that's not good. They would absolutely rush for this stuff. There are demands 70 years. 70 is a lot of time, but most people will not play that long. Oh no, I enclosed this with that, didn't I? It's fine. I'm just gonna have to find a way to put this somewhere else. Yeah, let's make it happen. It's a workshop, it should be fine. Yeah, it's crumbling. Come on, fix it. So wines, farms and workshops. Fortunately, we do have the stockpile still, so that's good. Temple to Ceres is done. Let's pick up the obvious epithet. Are we building? Yeah, Mars Temple. And I was building this for a long time, so it's not like I'm just sitting and watching a lot of the time now. So the time is flying. I'm playing on fast speed as well. This time is not the only indication, but it is a pretty good one, for sure. The last 5 years have horrible invasions. This is pain to beat up. The demands are mostly for the challenge with the price changes are kind of final economic state under 20-ish years. Okay. Yeah, you can do what you want. Like, there are maps which I've made so that the demands are or the invasions on the end are specifically large, and I mentioned, yeah, if you want military, the last years have a lot of attacks, and if not, then your city is dysfunctional and will be put out of its misery if you reach that point with an unstable city. So either way, it's fine. It's not a middle finger, but the time scope of the map, the time scale needs to be done right. So otherwise you're gonna finish it too quick. Don't want that. We'll say we import wine. What is it? And they will get the Colosseum done. Eventually, they should at least. Let's hope they do. They might be living too far, or being too far from it. You'll see after they complete the Mars Temple, if they travel up there. Are you gonna travel up here? Please, make it happen. I don't want to. No, we cannot have nice things. Under no circumstances can you not have nice things. When will I finally understand? It's always the hopes. I don't know why I have hope ever. Timber and clay we are getting, right? Timber. Okay, that's 2 for timber. Let's switch from this one to clay. No trade, please. No trade. Two architects. Work camps. Plus, we'll probably remove some of these down here. I'm not interested in the Mercury Temple. I don't think it, even though it would be good, we'll just not have it. When Flower played this, it took him 30 years, I think. I won with him 20, but kept growing past just for fun. Okay. Bit of global labor pool. Yeah, might have been. It's definitely more difficult, but in terms of waiting time, you will get to people quite quick. You just need to stabilize them, that's the hard part. They will move in and be tense quite quickly, then you just need to stabilize it. Come on, spell that. It's gonna take a while. Okay. More. I don't want to wait. It's like, yeah, marbles. Intense experience, yeah. That's what the Super Cheese would say. Yes, Caesar, I know you want copious amounts of marbles. Why wouldn't you? I'm just gonna have to say no, most likely. You have enough favor. I need my marbles. No. You will get it only after I finish this. It almost has enough marble for everything that it needs. Do it. Send it. Only one attack so far was the natives, making me a little bit worried. Okay, where is he spawning? He's gonna spawn on the wrong side, I know it. Okay, it's time. You can just all bugger off. Oh no, there's a road sticking out. Let's kill it. Yes, you have all the things. Is this spawning correctly? It is. This is working. It should be providing access. Why is the entertainment so low? Is the tavern not working? There is meat and there is wine. Why are you like this, tavern? Why? No. No mercy. The resources don't have any value to me. I have so much money. Don't care. Oh, I need to enable it. That's new. That's horrific. Oh no. That wasn't a thing before. I grabbed a new version today, and these changes so far, the two changes I'm noticing is they shuffled this so that you need to, oh, this one is not doing anything, but yeah, if you click once, you are supposed to get getting, and that's just melting my brain because I'm so used to it at this point because of all the time we spent in the game, and now it's accepting with one click. Yeah, that's not good. Plus the tavern thing, yeah. We'll see. Probably gonna get used to it, I'm sure. Right? What does the housing advisor say? Housing advisor says it's completely fine. So what we'll do is add a couple more houses. Plus we will provide them copious water. I don't want them to devolve into mess. It's fine. We don't need more. Just that and patricians should be fine. Unless there is a huge attack, we are probably fine. Prosperity is fine, culture will need to be buffed, so... Yay time! Let's just make a little bit of a heresy block here. So, a little bit of heresy flow through your veins. It's necessary. Because the rating says so. This one is actually bad. You can have your schmeckles, that's fine. Prosperity will rise next year. Store his weapons. Haven't seen any discussions about getting pop though. Might be an oversight. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. And also disabling the tavern doesn't really make sense. With the market it's great, but or with the market it's not even the thing. When you place a market it is enabled. Even though I have disabled everything on start, it makes sense with a warehouse and a granary because you want to select goods because otherwise it will be bloated. But with markets and taverns, it's just you place them down and expect them to kind of work because it's a pain to micro them. But maybe it's fine, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong here. It's just, you know, for me personally, it's not good. I'm gonna have to get used to it. Let's get more temples, you know, I think it's really about Mercury because he wants his temple, Grand Temple. Just gonna give him oracles. I want them all turned off. I want to micro them. Well, if I need to disable something in a market, I'm gonna specifically go there and say no wine. But I don't want to micro every single market when I place it. I'm strongly opposed to that. Oh, we need slightly more people than I thought, I think. We also need to stop this military threat. Which should be fine, hopefully. Might have to add some more. Warehouses and granaries are supposed to be like that, but with the markets and taverns, no. What's the housing advisors say? Yeah, we need slightly more. I can just do it here. Have it there, it's fine. Plus this one. Fountains, just place them. I'm sure the soldiers will make it here in time, right? Well, they might not. We'll see. Gonna just add a bit of palisade there. You're okay. One for auxiliary went too much forward. I'd even like workshops and mines to start mothballed. Oh no. What are you? No. No. Oh. Any major invasions? I timed those to historical dates. Yeah, unfortunately that doesn't work in Caesar. You know, the game isn't at a scope on the real life events. It's just, when you do that, you're gonna end up when I have like 2 native uprisings and then nothing happens ever. This is the same thing when people, oh yeah, this city had like 100,000 people in it. Well, try to build a 100,000 people city in the game. You're gonna see how much fun you're gonna have after the initial 7,000, and then you have thousands of unemployment. A legendary, they're welcome. How did devs went from this, which looks like an AoE clone, to Stronghold? I think it was the previous game, right? I'm not sure, I don't think so. This is made by Sierra Games. They went to Pharaoh and then Emperor. These two city builders. Stronghold is made by Firefly Studios. Just different. But I guess it kind of looks like AoE, but it's isometric game. Stronghold HD, Stronghold 1, Stronghold Crusader is also isometric game. Yeah, it's not an Age of Empires clone, but it's a isometric strategy game. It's just a city builder, so like the military aspect is very miniature compared to other games. This is before Stronghold, yeah. I think devs from C3 went out to create Stronghold. That's possible, yeah. Yeah, some people might have left the studio or something, I don't know. But I know that the studio is different. Okay, we need some pops. Let's wait for these people to move in. I could give them oil, but I really don't want to. Oh no. That one is hideous beyond belief. Okay. So, are we fine? Please tell me we're fine, game. Yes. The programmer of this did at least. Okay. Makes sense. So this man has created a lot of good stuff in his life. What would we do without him? I'm not sure. Okay, what did happen? Yeah, we didn't send a single gift, so the salary was not really necessary.
No, not the stocks. Look, I'm going straight back to work.
And so we should. Hour and 30 minutes, yeah. Quite quick. But yeah, overall, we can take a look at the map. Just accept the promotion. Zach has an interview with the lead dev. It's good. Yeah, I think I've actually watched that. And we did talk about it as well before. Right, well, let's take a look at it. It's a construction kit city as well, so people could cheese it by taking a look at your events. So that's one thing that's... But I think with new map files, it's probably not possible to create save files as maps anymore. Well, yeah, anyways, I guess the map is designed to be reminiscent of the real-life area. So that's why it looks like this. Masada is supposed to be the mountain, right? We talked about in the beginning, so... I'm sure devs were thinking, Age of Empires is successful, let's rip them off. But yeah, I mean, that looks like it at first glance. Maybe, to an untrained eye, but it's a city builder, it's not a strategy game, really. Like RTS, where you would micro units too much, that's not much of a thing. It's a city builder, and it works differently. Like, compared to Age of Empires, you have no town center, you don't train people, you don't have a production queue in buildings. You build stuff, and then people move in and it happens. It's just different in all its facets. There is not a single similarity to Age of Empires. Even money and trade and resources work differently. All your resources are money and then whatever you see in the warehouses. It's not wood, food, gold and stuff. But it might look like it at a first glance. I'm fine with people opening the map, no big deal too. Okay. If you don't mind that, then it's fine. No problem. What I want to say, yeah, not much forest or anything else, so the map looks a little bit better, but yeah, as I suppose it's good as a proof of concept in terms of like that you can make a big city without any local food production and it works fine. But for me, it didn't really present many challenges at all. Just, you know, get it up the mountain really, and that's all the things you need to do and import it down here. But apart from that, trade is beyond plentiful, so yeah, you can support a huge city even if you were paying large wages and everything. That wouldn't really impact you. Militarily, we only saw 2 native uprisings, which could be annoying because natives are very fast. But on the second thought, I should have maybe built a couple of forts back here, but I don't like to split my army, so that's why we didn't. And apart from that, not much else really to say. It's a good map. It's just not that difficult, I'd say. So I'm gonna be uploading it to Haven. People who made Art and Stronghold 1 Crusader State, or just to bring them back for a new 2D game, then Firefly could do a great game once more. Unfortunately, Firefly is probably not gonna be the one to do it, but maybe if people got together and did it themselves, like the old studios did kind of work like that a lot of the time, why not have that? Because Firefly, you see what they are making, like recently, it's just dumpster fire after dumpster fire after dumpster fire. It's horrible. It's just they are bringing a horrible disgrace and shame to the studio and to the genre in general. I just wish they rather didn't do it, because it's just every single game is more abhorrent than the previous one, and it's heading into a direction that's not good for anyone. So yeah, it would be great to have a new 2D game, but no Firefly, please. Do you think the events should be sped up? Yeah. You should add more events earlier, and attacks, like native attacks, are bad, because what happens is you don't get warnings. Well, if you have at least the warnings, you scare people into investing into military earlier, and that makes the economic challenge last longer because they have to invest into other things than they want to. Because if I'm not gonna get a warning, I'm just gonna continuously build up economy until I snowball. But you need to kind of provide them with some distractions to put them off just pure expansion. Otherwise, events in general, I would suggest reducing prices on goods quite a bit, because there is big volume you can export. Make marble like 90 denarii. If you don't have rising wages, which you don't, that's fine. Make marble like 90, plus pottery, make it, I don't know, 85 or 80, make marble more valuable if you want to, plus anything else you want to subtract. Yeah, 184 weapons, that's insane amount of money. I've seen someone they're making Stronghold. Yeah. It's the HD Stronghold. It's called some sort of. I can open it up actually. I'm not sure if you are aware of it, like everyone here in the chat. It's called Stone Kingdoms, I think. Yeah, but currently it's looking for devs. This is what you mean, right? Most likely. Well, anyways, the map has been beaten, so no point continuing the stream right now, but anyways, thanks Zardos for making the map. It was a pleasure to play it, and eventually wheat raises to 4 times the starting amount. Fruit is 1.5, marble and pottery and weapons drop below their starting point. Either just kinda scaled up for 30 years, not 10, yeah. If you make it too quick, then some people might struggle though. So I'm not sure. It depends on what your target audience is for the map. You cannot please everyone. Hello Drinkin, welcome. The first get mentioned like 4 years ago. Yeah, it's possible. Very pure timing. Well, I'm sure you have other things to do, like playing There Billions and suffering. Because that needs to be done. You know it needs to be done, Lettington. You know it needs to be done. Yeah, no problem, Zardos. It was fun trying it out, even though I kind of crashed it. It's still good to take a look at other people's creations, and yours is good. It looks good, and it is based on IRL things, which is great. Even though sometimes you need to not take it literally, like the events with the invasions. Just, you know, it's a game, so make the pacing actually more relevant. I had like 4,000 Zerglings. Okay. Yeah, the Heart of the Swarm real scale must be real fun. Especially with all the AoE that's in StarCraft 2. With your Zergling. He's doing good with an engine, but he's probably just a program need artists too, yeah. It would be great if they actually make that happen. It would be great. I think it's okay that you smashed it, but I might skill it a bit harder. Yeah, I would okay with that. A bit harder wouldn't necessarily put any other people at risk of really dying, but at least make it more challenging, you know? Because I'm actually not the best out there in Caesar, but yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good, but, you know, if I crash it, there are gonna be people who absolutely melt it. Archons melt Zerglings. They melt them, I know. They have an AoE attack. It must be horrific, especially with 25 HP in Heart of the Swarm real scale. It's quite early still. I might play something else in a bit. Probably the Billions Goddess of Destiny coming up. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for making the map, Zardos, and see you around. Bye. Also, we will probably raid someone. If you want some extra points, you can stick around for that. Let's take a look who is up. Jake is playing Long Dark. Even appreciate this small raid. Let's just call it here.